Most of the people I know plan to abstain until a certain condition is met. It's either they meet the right person, or when they get married, or for many people, they hope it will be both. You are likely to be one of those people. If you are, then you still need this video. So stay tuned. My channel. My name is Zainab Mukhtar, and today we're going to talk about, you guessed right, STIs. Sexually transmitted infections, also known as sexually transmitted diseases, are infections caused by viruses, bacteria, and parasites, usually through sexual contact. Sometimes these infections can be transferred non-sexually, such as through childbirth. So transfer from a mother to a child during childbirth. Blood transfusion or shared needles. So we have syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, HIV, HPV, herpes, and hepatitis. However, this list is not exhaustive. There are so many more sexually transmitted diseases out there. In case you're wondering, the most common sexually transmitted infections in Nigeria are chlamydia, syphilis, and gonorrhea. I will talk about these three in more detail in the next video, so watch out for it. Many people think, oh, if I have an STI, I'll definitely know. I'd be sick or something. Unfortunately, a lot of STIs do not have symptoms for a very long time. So you could be carrying an STI without knowledge whatsoever. You don't fall sick. There is no symptom at all. Which is why some people prefer to call it STI instead of STD, because you can have an infection without it being a disease. So it's either you have no symptoms at all, or you have like mild symptoms, which would be like, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, maybe it's stress. You just keep finding reasons. Oh, maybe it's my new soap. You just keep finding reasons to blame the symptoms, the mild symptoms on. The only way for you to know whether or not you have an STI is for you to get tested. There are no two ways about it. Just get tested. It is recommended that everyone within the ages of 13 and 64 get tested for HIV at least once in their life. Most HIV is transmitted by 25% of people who do not know that they have the disease at all. I'm confident that you do not want to infect somebody, even by mistake, and let alone get your loved ones infected. So it's also recommended that anyone who has had an unsafe sex or shared an injection should get tested for HIV. Women 25 and above who are sexually active should get tested for chlamydia and gonorrhea at least once a year. Getting tested can be quick and easy depending on which test you're doing. The service provider may take a blood sample, a swab, or get you to pee in a cup. It's so easy, really. The millionaire question: how do I eliminate my risk of getting an STI? Abstinence. So staying away from sex is the surest way for you to be safe from STIs. However, most of the people I know plan to abstain until a certain condition is met. It's either they meet the right person, or when they get married, or for many people, they hope it will be both. You are likely to be one of those people. If you are, then you still need this video. So stay tuned. So the second way to prevent STIs is know your sexual history and that of your partner. So the more partners you have, the higher your risk of getting an STI. Always be safe. Use condoms consistently and correctly to reduce your chances of getting an infection. Good news, you can get immunized for some of these STIs like hepatitis B and HPV. You cannot completely eliminate your chances of getting an STI. However, you can reduce it, and you should. It is a responsibility that you have to reduce it to the best of your ability. You can visit a specialist hospital or a teaching hospital to see a doctor. Meet your doctor, tell him or her that you have come for an STI screening. Then they'll do their job and find out which tests you need, like which test will best suit you based on your history. Then they get you tested. So the earlier you know that you have an infection, the better. There's no failure in an STI test. It's either you realize that you don't have it, which is good, or that you have it, which is also good, because you're going to take all the treatment that you need. And for a lot of these STIs, they're treatable. You'll be treated and you'll be free from them. So if you like this video, please click the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel for more videos on your sexual and reproductive health.